All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We got some Monday Night Football, an interesting one. We got the Cardinals hosting the 49ers here. Cardinals are home dogs by 8 points. Total's 43.5. We're going to jump into this game, guys. I got a couple leans and I got a couple plays that I do want to jump into. So very excited to do that. Last video for NFL was the Thursday night video. We went 1-1. We split the slate. We had Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That did not hit, but we did have Derrick Henry anytime touchdown score. Guys, before we get into any picks today, I do want to talk to you about the new sponsor of our NFL videos, and that's going to be Foco, guys. If you haven't heard of Foco, you know what? You probably actually have. I guarantee probably 80% of the bobbleheads out there right now that you have, most of these bobbleheads are coming from Foco too. So if you have a bobblehead right now, go race, go pick it up, look at the bottom and see who makes it. I wouldn't be surprised if it is Foco. They are the best, the biggest and best bobblehead company out there, and they're way more than bobbleheads. That's not even giving them enough credit. They have exclusive products. They have the hoodsies, if you guys have seen those. They have hats, Christmas ornaments, all that good stuff. Officially licensed fan gear, guys. Perfect for holiday gifts for your loved ones and for yourself. So make sure to check out the link in the description, guys. Pick up a bobblehead of your favorite player. Pick up a shirt, a bag, sunglasses, a hat, pants, shorts, slippers. They got everything. At least go check out Foco with that link in the description. We've worked with them in the past. Like I said, a bunch of bobbleheads here on the shelf over my shoulder, guys. They are an awesome, awesome company, and they date back way back, so they know what the hell they're doing. Make sure to check out Foco, guys. Perfect time to be working with them coming into this holiday season here. But like I said, we got a couple games, a couple picks that I do want to jump into here, and you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that right away. We do have something I want to talk to you about in the middle of the video here, but let's talk about our picks as we get going here. Our first pick on this game, I'm gonna lean the Cardinals team total. Now, I know that is kind of a crazy play. You're thinking, okay, this 49ers team is too good, but they are still averaging 18 points allowed to opposing teams. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this Cardinals team doesn't seem like they have the offense to match with how good this 49ers team is, but this 49ers team has let up, over this number a couple times this season. To the Chiefs, okay, I'll give you that one. The Chiefs are phenomenal, right? To Atlanta, to the Rams, to the Bears. There's a chance that the 49ers can control this game, play really good defense, and the Cardinals can still punch in 17 points. So I'm going to lean the Cardinals here. It is a lean. That's why I put it next to it. Keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys. If it is a final play by game time, I will update that pinned comment. If not, it is just a lean, and I'm not counting it towards the record or anything like that. But my next play is going to be the over 43.5. Now, this one is tough because this 49ers team does have the defense to be able to suppress anyone, right? And then their offense is like, okay, we're not the best in the world. They've had some games where they don't score 20 points and that type of thing, but I do think that 43.5 is completely doable. I feel like we're starting to see some primetime games get back to like normal scores. Remember at the beginning of the year when it was like a 1-2 type of a game? But the 49ers here, they have hit the over in 3 of their last 5 games, in 2 of their last 3 games, and they came pretty damn close to hitting that over last week against the Chargers there. So I do think that this is a good spot for them to be able to, they can go out there and score their average, I guess, 24 points, right? Then all we need is a 20-point mark from the Cardinals, and I don't think that Arizona is going to be that, put into that big of a pickle here. They can be dynamic. They do have weapons. Kyler Murray, I mean, as much as he's been this year, he's had some good games, and the ability to be able to kind of take what a defense gives you and create off of that, I think that he does have the chance to go out there and have a decent game here. So that's why I'm looking at the over. Both of these two plays are kind of tied into one another because I do think that this 49ers defense is such a fundamentally unreal defense. But you know what type of quarterback can break a fundamental defense? It's the kind of quarterback that does stuff the defense has never seen before. So I'm really hoping for a Cardinals to put up, 17 to 23 points in this game. And I think the 49ers end up doing the rest because I do think the 49ers win this game. I just couldn't lay 8 points in this one whatsoever, guys. All right, next thing I wanted to talk about here before we get into the rest of this, I do want to mention, guys, that we do have the ballers on the channel, the members on the channel. If you guys do do, find it in your heart, you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button. If you want to take that extra step, go ahead and become a baller today. I know this is an NFL video, but we are giving you guys NBA models for player props, spreads, totals, all that good stuff. And we'll be doing that for the NFL next season, or maybe at the end of this season. We do have models for the NFL, but we never introduce them to ballers or for the public eye. So make sure you guys do check out that, guys. Use that join button. It's right next to the subscribe button, $2.99 a month. But yeah, let's get back to the video. We have the team total lean here. We have the over 43.5. Next pick is going to be Brandon Ayuk, longest reception under 22.5 yards here. So Brandon Ayuk obviously has hit this one plenty this season. I'm not going to sit there and say that this guy is not a deep threat, right? Especially against a Cardinals defense that actually is god awful. Like, I'll give them the god awful now. This Cardinals defense, they're 9th worst in the league when it comes to yards per game, pass attempts 4, completion percentage 2. Like, this is bottom of the barrel type of defense here. One piece of research that I actually found and jumped out to me was that the one good thing, I guess you could say, the Cardinals are good at defense is their yards per completion is ranked about the top, or about the 20th in the league. So, and I'm saying 20th, so that'd be 12th best in the league when you look at it. So I do start to think, okay, you know what, maybe this is the type of game that, sure, they can have a million passing yards. Jimmy Garoppolo can do what he does. Dink, dunk, right? But maybe they don't target the Cardinals downfield here. And 22.5 is a lot to ask for Ayuk. So I will say this. Now, this season, he has hit this in 56% of his games, which is more than half, which is a lot. But 3 of those hits, so he had hit it in 5 out of 9 games. 3 of those hits were 25 yards, 24 yards, and 24 yards. So just getting by with these numbers here. So I do look at this and say, you know what, there's opportunity there. I think you're getting good odds here, about -110. I think that you see Brandon Ayuk probably, he can have a million receiving yards for all I care in reality. All we don't want him to do is catch a bomb here. I've also looked at Deebo Samuel's here, but he's kind of falls into the same category, and Deebo Samuel just is getting more targets than Brandon Ayuk. Deebo Samuel, I lean his to 21.5, but he's getting more targets, so I do think that I lean Brandon Ayuk in this one, just from a volume perspective in terms of the under. And then our last pick of the video here is going to be a touchdown score, and it's going to be Christian McCaffrey. Now, you're going to have to pay some juice on this one, obviously, probably like -130, -135, that type of range. But I do think that this is such a dynamic running back here. He has 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. He has a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and another rushing touchdown. This is a guy that obviously can do both things, whether it's goal line, whether it's from the 10, 15, 20-yard line. His red zone looks are off the chart here. So I do think that there's a lot of value in this. And even though you have to pay a decent amount of the juice, there's a reason for that. I think that this one is an absolute lock. So those are 4 plays, guys. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment to see if we do end up rolling with that Cardinals team total. I know that, the team total is based on the over and stuff like that too. Those are kind of connected, but I like the over. That is going to be a final play regardless of that Cardinals play. So those final 3 on the list are final plays, guys, but make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment to see if that total becomes, or the team total becomes one. And that's what I got for you guys today. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep cashing, guys. NFL and NBA, we're on a little bit of a heater right now. I know NFL we just had, and I've had this on my hat the entire video. NFL, we've had, we just split last week, but we swept a couple weeks in a row. So hopefully we do that again, guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace.